Hello, my name is Latchie, and we are becoming IRENE DUBOIS. So watch me go from this. Well, I do have a bit of makeup on already, but watch me go from this to this. I totally didn't forget to film this. So, I've already done brows. If you want to watch me do those, I will have to do another video. I want to perfect it first before I show you how to do it. So, I am gonna do the eyes first because the eyes have it. So I'm gonna be using this Krylon Super Color Clown White. So you might hear a buzzing in the background. It's just really hot today, so I've got my aircon on. That's why the background is all fun. But there's a bit of movement. There's a bit of movement in the back, if you know what I mean. I'm referencing my ass cheek. Okay. I will be doing this series again for season 15 of RuPaul's Drag Race, where I am recreating the looks and the makeup styles of each queen. Now, of course, I do not have the budget or anything for the outfits, so we have to imaginate a little bit with that, but we're gonna have a good time. So, I'm also colorblind, so if I do colors slightly wrong or anything like that, screw you if you call me out on it. That is making fun of someone with literally a disability. I can't be a pilot. That's because I'm on the no-fly list. That has nothing to do with the color blindness. So let's get started. Oh, I'm going to be using a lot of Trixie Cosmetics stuff today because I know this is pink. Wow. So this is the Summer of Love blush palette. So I'm gonna use it as eyeshadow and see how we go with that. And this is the, can you see it? Can you see it? Grace Hilberg. Okay. This is Trixie Cosmetic brush. Let's get started. I've got a photo of IRENE over there. They're also in drag, which helps so much. I'm gonna try and teach you this time. So what I'm getting is a flat, dense brush. I haven't used this as eyeshadow before, but hey, I'm putting all my eggs in this one basket, so let's hope it works. And by that I mean making YouTube and TikTok videos. Oh God, I am year 5 into a year 3 degree. So I'm just tamping it on. I'm not going back and forth because my eyebrows are underneath. Wow, that's really covered up my eyebrows really well. So I'm just gonna go out, like this, like that. That looks very good. Look at me hype myself up. And through the powers of editing, I've already done the other side. Then get this lighter pink, girl on girl, which I don't know what that means. Could someone explain that? Someone explain? Anyway, and I'm going to put that here. Halfway, so the brush is halfway on the white and halfway on the pink. So I'm doing this because WoW Presents, who is the Drag Race, doesn't even do the official makeup tutorials anymore. So yeah, isn't that annoying? I kind of like the talent show, not gonna lie. I thought it was cute. Was it funny? No, I hate that she went home. I think she'll be back. I really think she'll be back. What do y'all think? Next up, I think let's do the white eyeshadow. So what I like to use is what I like to use is this white eyeshadow from Krylon again, not sponsored. Of course. Also the sun in the background, how cute is it? And then we're just going to set above the pink. So this will really intensify the white color. We might have to put a little bit more pink later, but that's okay. Now, is this gonna 100% look like IRENE, who is also my grandmother? No. So next up, I'm going to be doing So next up, I'm going to be doing my eyebrows, and I've already glued them down, like I said before, but I am going to do it with a cream product because it is just easier to glide over than So I'm not gonna use a brown because we're not doing an eyebrow in that color world. IRENE sort of has a very straight eyebrow. This video I think is gonna take a long time to edit, but it will be worth it. It will be worth it. I am going to look absolutely beautiful. And you know what? So will you. And now, this is very important. You have to like, comment, and subscribe. But we're going to get that white cream product again. And so I just like to put, see how it's I'm gonna start again. See how it's the same thickness? We don't want that. Just like a willy, it gets smaller as it gets to the end. So you're just gonna, with the white cream at the end, you're just going to spread it all over. If we were like Mike Wazowski with one eye, would we do eyeliner like on both sides or one eye, or would it be like a hairstyle where it's like, you know, some people do it this way, some people do it that way, some people don't even have hair. Anyway, food for thought. So now to add a little bit of dimension, I'm gonna go in with 3Ds. No, dimension like 3. Anyway, I'm gonna go in with this color from the Vivian Scepter palette, which I've done a review on. This is Pink Lady. As the name which suggests, it is pink. If I ever come out with a... I did that a long time ago. But if I ever come out with an eyeshadow palette, the names are going to be what color they are, because I find it kind of difficult to know what is what. Just gonna disappoint conservatives for a moment right now. So I'm just darkening that up with the actual eyeshadow this time. Wow, who would have thought? Who would have thought? Not me. If I thought, I wouldn't be doing this right now. Be a doctor like my cousin. God, I wish that was vodka. I'm gonna get this girl on girl, which I still don't know what that means. I might have to Google it or something. And then I'm gonna put that in the eyebrows. The eyebrows. So I'm just gonna stamp it on just because it's foundation, and if I drag it, it will just be annoying right now because it's still wet. So I'm just gonna stamp it on to get rid of that, like, you know, my skin color, because I don't have a pink foundation. You know, not Blair St. Clair in the Love Your Skin runway. Gosh, what a queen. So I'm just making the eyebrow have more of a tapered effect, so it goes very, like, long at the start, like, height-wise to like a smaller. You see that? So I'm just seeing how much of a difference that makes. I know. Then to further add dimension, I'm just gonna add a small bit of a black eyeshadow here. Just blend that out. We'll be going over every bit of this later anyway, so does it really matter? Probably not. We're also gonna be wiping this off at the end of the night, so it really doesn't matter. So next up, we're going to be cutting the crease. So I have this Morphe white concealer here. Now, look, I would tell you to go buy it if you live in America, but lol, it closed down there, so... But y'all got stuff so cheap! So cheap. Anyway, so we're cutting the crease, and here we can sort of fix up the shape of the eye. So I'm doing it a little bit more like this. So now with the Kimchi white eyeliner, you can use any product that you really want to. It doesn't really matter. But it's a white eyeliner, and I'm just gonna go over the edge to really make it impactful. I don't know. You get the point. Let's use the color Bath Bomb from the Vivian's palette. So I'm just using my fingers, and you use your fingers for shimmers because you can just really get the color, you know, in. And then I'll just use a little bit of this color, Kara? I don't know. I'm just gonna pat that on. So we won't put too much of that, we just want like the illusion of pink. Also, make sure you enter my giveaway that's on my Instagram. You just have to subscribe to this YouTube channel, follow me on Instagram, and then comment on one of the photos of the 5 products and tag your friend, and that's it. So next up we have a lot of black eyeliner. So I'm going to use this P. Louise black base first to just make sure that the eyeliner is really, really intense. I use too much, but that is okay. Actually, it's not. So I'm just gonna go like this. I look like that meme from that show. So we want that sort of shape. Now I'm gonna use a felt tip eyeliner. This is the RuPaul one. Have you heard of him? And I'm just going to do like the sharp edge of this part. Just because I just find it easier to do with this. Now I'm gonna set this with a black eyeshadow. So I'm just gonna use the Vivian's Scepter palette one, of course. And we don't really need to worry about fallout because the earth is dying pretty quick. But also because we haven't done our base makeup yet, so it doesn't really matter at all. It's kind of looking Trixie Mattel. I'm sorry, Irene. I'm sorry. So what I'm gonna use is the Polish Professional, this one. It's very good. Everyone in 2016 basically ate this for breakfast. lunch, shat it out, and then ate it for dessert. Just get rid of the man behind the mask. Because we're doing drag, we of course have to use multiple things. I'm gonna use the Danessa Myricks Blurring Balm. I don't know if I'd repurchase this. I don't know if I've seen that much of a change, but it does feel nice. It's just a little bit too expensive for my taste, I guess. But if you really like it, and maybe I got the translucent one. I should have got one with a little bit of more pigment in it, but that's my fault. And you know, this is not my therapist's office, so. Anyway, and lastly, I'm going to be using the e.l.f. Bulletproof Putty Primer. So we want to get rid of our pores. We basically want to look like a doll, or a child. I was never one of those things. Like Miss Trunchbull. Okay, I'm gonna let that set in and think about all the decisions that I have to make in the future about mortgages and stuff like that. Kind of scary, especially when you don't make that much money off social media. I made 35 cents today. 35 whole cents. Well, not really whole cents, you know what I mean. If it was from OnlyFans, it would be whole cents. Anyway, so I've got this Lock-It foundation by Charlie XCX featuring Kim Petras, and I'm just gonna put that all over the face. And next, because I'm extra, I'm going to get this Makeup Forever powder that we used, that we used for the eyebrows. And honestly, I just like to use any of them. I paid my money for it. I'm gonna use whatever colors in the world. And so with a beauty blender, I'm using the Trixie Cosmetics beauty blender because it's Trixie Mattel. Oh wait, sorry, it's Irene. Now that we've done foundation that is somewhat my skin color, depending on which part of my body you're looking at, I guess. We're gonna highlight. So highlighting brings things forward, and contour brings things back. So I'm just gonna highlight. You kind of highlight the center of your face, under the eyes, all that sort of stuff. Here is going to have more eye makeup there, so it doesn't really matter that much, but we'll still do it. So you do this. You don't really do this for more coverage on the face. It's more because you've put so much foundation on and you've used high coverage foundation and stuff. Well, most queens, not all of them. I don't want to generalize, you know, Blaise St. Clair. And then we're just gonna blend that out. Like, you get the point. You get the point. And make sure you do keep things relatively in the areas that you want them to. So I'm not blending this really up because the contour's gonna go there. You know? The contour's gonna go there. You have to be smart. 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 God, I sound like my parents. So next up we're gonna do cream blush. So you do everything with blush. No, sorry. Well, you could. You do everything with creams first, basically. And then we're just gonna add like the pinkiest fun one. And so I'm gonna add that here. You know, Irene's very pink. Oh my god, this is literally a pink foundation I could have done my eyebrows with. I'm an idiot. Irene's nose contour's very different than mine. So I'm gonna learn something today. Isn't that nice? So Irene's nose contour is kind of like a circle here. So I am going to also add a traditional contour cream. So this is the one I'm using. Can you see it? Can you see it? And I am gonna put on a lot less than I normally would because we're sort of contouring with blush today, but I am gonna do a lot around the jawline, of course. I literally just took like a 35-minute food break, but I'm back now, so I'm just gonna powder the face. Now, put a lot of powder on. That's about it. So I'm using a translucent powder. This is the kimchi one. It's very good. I like the kimchi one and the Krylon one. Oh, and guess what? Now we don't need to like put powder here when we do our eyeshadow because we've already done our eyeshadow. Isn't that great? So what we're gonna do next is now we sort of do everything with powders. Let's go all in with our side check. You know, not many people do that, but I think we should. And then we'll go girl on girl. I looked up what that meant during my dinner break. Y'all are nasty. She's got this like pink color here as well. So let's put a bit of girl on girl here. Then I will add a little bit of not bronzer, but contour but a powder. So we'll do this color from the Lunar Beauty Moon palette or whatever it's called, I don't know. Make sure that circle's very prominent. Now I'm gonna go back in with eyeshadow, so I'm using this ColourPop Super Shock Shadow. I am gonna be honest, I don't like these. I don't think I like these, but I'm gonna use this. It's just not good enough for how much money it was. And I'm very disappointed in that. Very disappointed. I'm not mad. I'm disappointed. No pigment, basically. No shimmer, nothing. And you know, these, I got of 25 for, I think, about $100. I'm like, that's a lot of money. So now I'm gonna do like the eyeshadow that's like here. So a small brush, so we want a really small brush. And then we get the eyeliner. See, I've really used it, you know I like it. And then basically the same length as this eyeliner here. And this eyeliner goes really far out as well. Now we can also do the eyeliner here. And that is very intense as well. So it sort of hooks in here and then goes down. Hooks and then goes down. But we're not done there. So now I'm going to take a little bit of black because it goes a long, long way, just like love. And we're gonna, I guess we're kind of setting it, but we're also blending it out. Then we're going to get a bit of girl on girl. Now the thing with eyeshadow on the bottom, it's gonna look darker than you think. It's gonna look more intense than you think as well. So I'm gonna go mostly girl on girl, and then we'll do it just a smidgen of side cheek, just a smidgen. And then we're going to pat that in. I literally have been looking for this white eyeliner for like 5 minutes. Anyways, so what you're gonna do is sort of like highlight the eyeliner. And then you do it this way as well. And you also do just a little bit in here. So I just darkened up the eyebrows because they were getting lost in translation as I put so much more on. But this is looking pretty good, I'm not gonna lie. So let's do highlight. What I'm gonna do is get some setting spray. So this is the Kimchi Chic setting spray. Then I'm gonna get, of course, the Danessa Myricks. So highlight is like the ultimate thing. So we're going to get this color Piece of Cake. And then we're gonna just put it here with a little bit of the white in the circle on that nose and on the bridge. Cool. Then what we're going to do next, I'm actually going to use the Danessa Myricks like pressed glitter, not pressed glitter, but like the glitter. And we're just gonna put it here. You see that? You see that? We've got pink glitter, and then we're just gonna put that on as well. Now we're gonna do the lipstick, and then we're pretty much done. So of course, I'm going to be using my ColourPop lip set. So of course we're gonna be using something in this sort of range. Let's do this one. You know what I really liked? You know what I really liked? Myself. But also that Irene was kind of rude and she didn't apologize for it. I loved it. I absolutely loved it. So we're gonna just overline the lips. Okay, and now we're gonna do the bottom lip. So the bottom lip I always find is so much easier. You know you're doing drag when you have to literally sharpen the pencil mid-lip. That looks really good, I'm not even gonna lie. Not that, as I said before, I would never lie to y'all. But I'm not gonna start now. And now, I always like to go in with the ColourPop lipstick as well. So let's use this lovely one right here. So this is the shade ColourPop lipstick. Just, you know, there seems to be a really orange color coming through with the makeup today. And it's kind of now more Trixie Mattel with the pink lip. I'm gonna do mascara, I'm gonna do lashes, I'm gonna put an outfit on. And I'm gonna be right back. Bye! This is the final look. I'm gonna stand up so you can appreciate the body that's going on right now. look at that. Oh my god. God hates me. So thank you everyone so much for watching. I hope you had an amazing time. I know I did. Oh my god. Okay, this hair is crazy, I know, but it is a lot of fun. So thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Wish you all the best, and make sure you tune in next week to see who gets eliminated second and me recreate their sort of makeup look and style. So thank you. Also follow me on Instagram, Snapchat, TikTok. I don't have Snapchat, TikTok, all that. So thank you so much. Bye everyone. Thank you. I really appreciate it.